And they're set. And they're off. Racing for the 2018 William Hill St Leger, the world's oldest classic, is underway. And Nelson was quickly into stride in the dark blue colours. DXB is prominent as well, and coming across from the outside then in the royal blue is Old Persian. Prashima racing close up in fourth place on the inside rail. Followed just behind then by Loxley's White Cap. The White Cap also there of Southern France. Kew Gardens tracking that pair with Lati Dar on his outside restrained. Zabriskie on the inside there of the filly Made Up. At the back of the field then as they race away from us. The Pentagon is in last place at the moment, racing together with Raymond Tusk in the rear. And the pace is a reasonable one. It's being set here by Nelson and Michael Hussey. DXB racing in second with Prashima. In fourth place then is Old Persian, a length and a half clear of stable companion Loxley in the White Cap. Southern France is next, Shamie Heffernan, Purple Jacket with the White Cap then for the O'Brien Quintet, who races alongside Kew Gardens and Ryan Moore, tracked there by the pink colours of Lati Dar and Frankie Dettori. Zabriskie next, followed by Made Up, the Pentagon at the back of the field, together with Raymond Tusk. There's probably about 8 lengths separating first and last, and as they race across the far side of the track, they're inside the final mile now in the William Hill St Leger. And still Nelson setting the fractions here, leads by 2.5 lengths, and DXB and Prashima racing in second and third. The field becoming a little bit more spread out now as they continue over on the far side. At this stage, Lati Dar content to sit in the middle of the field there. Frankie Dettori tracking Ryan Moore, his great friend and rival on board Kew Gardens. But as the runners head down the side of the course, approaching the final 3/4 of a mile now, it's still Nelson, Prashima, DXB who's being shuffled along. Racing in fourth place then is Old Persian, followed by Southern France next. Then on the inside, Loxley. Kew Gardens a length and a half in front then of Lati Dar. Made Up the other filly, the grey filly, getting a little bit closer. Then on the inside, the Pentagon, Raymond Tusk and Zabriskie with it all to do. But they're down the home straight now in the William Hill St Leger. They're approaching the final 3.5 furlongs. Nelson, Prashima running a massive race. Here comes Old Persian and William Buick on the outside. Southern France is next. Lati Dar is being driven hard by Frankie. She's in 6th or 7th as Kew Gardens makes up ground stylishly on the outside. It's unknown territory for Lati Dar now as they race inside the final quarter mile. Kew Gardens has struck the front then from Southern France. Lati Dar is trying. She's closing in third place, followed by Old Persian and DXB on the rail. But it's Kew Gardens who's the one to pass, clear by 2.5 lengths. Lati Dar goes into second place and she's trying to pull him back, but Kew Gardens is staying on very strongly, and Kew Gardens will go on and make it a 6th at Leger for Aidan O'Brien. Kew Gardens won the Leger, Lati Dar a gallant second, Southern France was in third, and back in fourth was DXB.
Yes, William Hill St Leger number 6 for Aidan O'Brien. Then Kew Gardens in the hands of Ryan Moore has added to a list of some very well-known names, the likes of Milan, Brian Boru, Scorpion, of course, who won the race, Leading Light, Capri last year, and Kew Gardens this. And Frankie Dettori tracked every move of Ryan Moore from the start of that race. There was about 1.5 lengths between them after about a furlong, and at the line, an identical distance.
Yeah, and Kew Gardens settled that little bit better in the first half of the race, which enabled him to have a little bit more energy at the end, and Lati Dar was just a little too much on the keen side.